I saw a video of this dude playing the guitar the other day. Like, it wasn't even, like, he wasn't even that good, you know, but he's like this one of these dudes, like, every time he hits certain notes, he makes that face, like the, you know, he's just making the, like the I like the way my fart smells face. And like I said, he wasn't even that good, you know, but all these people are, like, praising him. They're looking at this video and they're saying things like, oh, he's a true artist. Like, he's playing the guitar like it's an extension of his soul and his self. I started thinking, you never see those kind of comments on Pornhub videos. It's never like, she sucks that dick like an extension of her soul or herself. I don't know where the dick ends and her soul begins. You never hear that. It's always something like, why do her titties look weird? Like, one's bigger than the other. She got some Biggie Smalls titties. She still gave you a boner, and that's true art. Right? I'll prove it, too, because like, you can watch a porno, and this chick's messing with some other dude's, like, wiener, you know, and, like, you don't care. You still, you know, you still want to jerk off, but next time you walk in on your significant other sucking another dude off, tell me if you start jerking off then. Yeah. On to the weed jokes. You guys like smoking weed? Yeah, I don't, though, because I'm terrible at it. Like, I'm terrible at being high. Like, I get real paranoid and I get real stupid. Like, I ended up in a conversation with a dude one time. I was really high. He asked the question, what do you think the world would be like if everybody were blind? And I wanted to say something real smart, but the best thing I could come up with was, well, I bet we could taste farts. Like, another time I saw this chick was wearing a New Kids on the Block shirt. And I wanted to, like, you know, just ask her, like, do you actually like New Kids on the Block, or are you just trying to be funny? And she looks at me, she goes, I used to jack off to their posters. I was like, oh shit, this chick has a dick. She was obviously joking, but I was too high to catch it. So I was just like, you're the hottest dude I've seen today. Yeah. But I can't, like I said, I get real paranoid, I get real stupid. The last time, I remember, it was January 2013 was the last time I smoked weed. I was with my roommate at the time, and we're sitting on the couch, and he's smoking a bowl, and he goes to hand me the pipe. So I decided to take a hit. I took one hit, and I was wasted. One hit. So I lean back, I go to give him his pipe back, and he's gone. And I'm thinking, oh shit, they have him. I don't know who they are at this point in time, but all I know is that they have my friend, and they're not good people. So I start to freak out, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, so I finished off the chips and salsa. And I chugged a Powerade, and I locked myself in my bedroom and watched YouTube videos of how lizard people control the world. You can't get high and get on YouTube because you start learning shit, you know? Like, I learned about the lizard people. They say 9/11 is an inside job. The Fresh Prince theme song had a second verse. And I thought I knew the whole thing this whole time. Fucked up my childhood. So I got, I'm sure what this bright ass light, I got some tattoos. I know some of you out there have some tattoos. You probably get some weird questions about them. I had a guy ask me about my twos one time. He comes to me, dude, what's up with your twos, man? Your twos. Like, what the fuck are you talking? I thought he was talking about my bowel movements. I was like, why do you want to know how I shit? It's been kind of wet lately because of the diarrhea, but that's none of your business. And he was like, no, your tattoos. I was like, oh, well, that makes more sense. I've had people call them tats before. Never had anybody call them twos. Like, you got the abbreviation reverse, you know? Like, let me find out your name's Thomas or Marcus. I'm going to call you ass for short. But then he starts, pretty much demanding. You okay? He starts demanding that I ride motorcycles, right? He's like, dude, what kind of bike you got? And I was like, look, I don't ride a bicycle, obviously. He goes, no, man, motorcycle. I was like, oh, I don't ride one of those either. He goes, of course you do, because guys who ride motorcycles have a lot of tattoos. It's like, you know what else guys who ride motorcycles have a lot of that I don't? Courage. I get nervous on a Huffy. You're not going to catch me on a Harley, right? And what kind of logic is that anyways? Like, I used to drive a white van. I never kidnapped your fucking kids. As a matter of fact, that's the last thing I want around me is other people's children. So. But then he rounds it off. He asks the question everybody asks. Do you regret anything about having tattoos? I was like, yes, this conversation. Where do I want to go? Let's do this. I took my family out on vacation recently. That's fucking expensive. I have a wife and 2 kids. If you want to know what that's like going on vacation with a wife and 2 kids, take your last 2 paychecks and all the money with it, roll it up, and fucking smoke it. Because you're not going to get high, but you're going to be sick and you're going to look stupid and be broke. And I am broke, right? Like, I'm broke to the point to where when I go to the drive-thru, I have to ask for like extra napkins to make sure I have toilet paper for the house. You know, like, it's bad. Up to the point to where I want to steal money but do responsible shit with it, you know? Like, I want to rob a bank, but then go back to the bank the next day and pay off my loan so I could build my credit. And it doesn't help either that, like, I just bought a brand new car, and having 2 small kids and buying a new car is pretty much like buying a $15,000 trash can. Like, you're just trying to figure out which model looks best with shit all in the back seat. And you got to play it off to your friends, you know, just like when they see crumbs and stuff there, you're like, oh man, these new Sparks come with Funyun crumbs.